Hello, humans. It is I, Numa Guy, doing another day of Stellaris streaming. And yeah, let's just jump to the game. So welcome back to a beautiful Tuesday afternoon here. We're playing, once again, still somehow continuing, Church of the Holy Brightness. And we own pretty much all that you see purple except for this section here. We're a pretty big civilization nonetheless, despite the fact that we are severely behind in technology compared to everyone in the universe. We're like lagging behind by a long shot. And we are the thrall, sadly, of this awakened fallen empire who came in with their super huge fleets of 1 million strength and conquered us. So we let them be our overlords. And they are currently at war with basically the rest of the galaxy. Everything that you see in the brown blue here. Hold on, let me just close the door to my room. There you go. I don't know if you can hear the pitter patter of my girlfriend's keyboard. It's all right. Don't be sorry. Not your fault. Just that to reduce any kind of noise. Yeah. Oh my god. We were just at war with the Evandari Lightning Kingdom before they joined the Federation. And then after we conquered most of their systems, like just completely trounced them with our huge fleets, they decided to join this Federation and now making them basically impossible to catch, because if we declare war with them, we would surely lose. These guys I have no problem with. They say overwhelming technology, but and they say equivalent, but they're basically inferior. These guys, they've been inferior their entire lives. They're finally now picked up the pace. They're now equivalent with me. But again, I'm pretty sure they're inferior. These two, however, they are the sole defenders of the galaxy. They are xenophilic and pacifists. Ugh, make me sick. Oh, they're only superior in fleet power. That's interesting. These guys alone might be a match for me. But these guys plus these guys, who are overwhelming in both senses, somehow also pacifist and xenophilic, they are going to be much harder to pacify, to attack, to kill, yada yada. They are at war still with the Tempozoid Restorers, so that puts them at odds. They're wasting their troops attacking these guys, and somehow they're kind of winning the war. I can't really tell. These guys are also part of they're pathetic, so never mind these guys. Somehow they're keeping pace with the Restorers. I think it's because Restorers just aren't attacking. They're just keeping their big fleets stationary and not doing anything with them. They are being whittled down, though, because that used to be 250 each. 250,000 each. So they're being whittled down slowly, which is good news. Eventually I can break free and then conquer them as part of the galaxy, as my part of the galaxy again. And they're also dealing with the Unbidden, which is kind of just stayed pocketed there and hasn't moved, which is kind of sad because they could do a lot of damage. I tried to clear them off earlier, like, I'm going to be the one that kills them off for good. I get there and there's like a fleet of like 400,000. Like, okay, never mind. I'm going to float on out of here. So, yeah, they're somehow stemming their growth and actually winning the war. Because this used to be mine. Okay, these used to be mine, but there's a little wormhole here. And these freaking Unbiddens jump through the wormhole that's like nearby here somewhere. I don't remember where. Right here. Jump through, conquered my land, and then the freaking fallen empire came back and stole my land from me. So then I couldn't control this. And now these people have re-controlled my land, which is kind of annoying. That's the state of the galaxy so far. State of us, we're doing not so well economically, actually, sadly. All these numbers that you see positive are only being sustained by edicts. And this used to be positive, but I guess the edict change that we just got in today's patch. Today's patch? Either today's or yesterday's patch. I think some edicts might have changed here, so now we're not getting the mineral edict anymore. But yeah, we were like in severe red all across the board. Now we're in pretty good green, except for alloys. We had a lot of alloys for whatever reason. Now we're pretty good except for minerals. You can fix that, I'm sure. As for resources, we're finally getting closer. We used to be minus 30 exotic gas. Now we're only minus 5. It's a big increase. And yeah. 0 out of 4 envoys. Right, I'm not part of the galactic community anymore. I forgot about this. So you know what? Let's send you envoys. Improve relation. There we go. That should help us. And then what else do I want to do with my envoys? Not really much I can do, right? I could go up, I guess, and insult these people. Harm relations. And harm relations. They're already my rivals, right? We have Cass's Belly. We can't rival them because we're a thrall. True. True. We can still harm our relations, though. And here, with our restorers, might as well make them happy with us. Oh, I can't do anything with them. Fine, moving on. I'll harm relations with these people. Insulting everyone across the board. Hooray! It's me against the universe. And these hive mind freaks. They're pretty cool. Look at them. Not that bad. They're not that bad looking, are they? They pretty much stopped. They can't really expand anywhere except for attacking the Galactic Federation. Or me. But I don't think they're really angry against me, so I don't see them attacking me. No, they're pretty friendly. It'd be the big betrayal if they attacked me. That's for sure. So hopefully with the new patch that they just released that does have a lot of cool effects for federations, they might put some strain on federations too. So hopefully the strain that's being put on will reduce their effectiveness. Maybe cause them to split off. Because these guys shouldn't really be part of this federation at all. They're pacifists now? Oh, they changed everything. They didn't used to be pacifists, did they? I thought they were militaristic. No, this changes everything, huh? On the bright side, I've entered the Shroud and made my leader immortal. So now we have a God King, the Chosen One, as an Emperor. Because now we are imperialistic, which is pretty freaking cool. So that's good for us. I guess we'll hit the unpause button and see what happens. I don't really know what goal to hit out for today. I suppose the best goal would be to declare war on them. But that may be my doom. That may very well be the enemy. Because they have a lot of fleets. They have a fleet of 100,000 just sitting right there. They have a lot of fleets. That being said, we do have room for expansion in our own fleets. We're not even using our full fleet capacity. So we can definitely expand. We do have a Juggernaut. Well, 2 of them actually. That and a Colossus over here somewhere. He's somewhere. Let's go find him. He is causing rapture in my population, which is pretty good for me. Where do I see military fleets? No. Oh, it's Invictus, right? Let's give him a quick look. As soon as I find him. It's Invictus? There you go. Look at this. Look at this. It can shine divine light onto a world and make everyone believers of my God. My God King, in fact. That's pretty great shit. There was an update for the habitats too. I wonder Isn't there a habitat in here? Yeah, right here. No? Is that actually a planet? The Broken World. Oh, the planet is this. No, that's my military fleets. Where's the colony? Oh, there it is. My ships were hiding it. See, oh, and I can't zoom in too much or it disappears. That's interesting. That kind of sucks. So these guys, now that next to black holes, they've become special habitats, right? Righteous. Oh, I like the sound of that. What does that do? Crime minus 25%. Fantastic. Keep it up. Yeah, I don't know actually what it does. Produce trade value and anemones. Cultural workers turn consumer goods into unity and society research. Not quite sure. Let's do a couple of that. I thought they were turned instantly into research stations. Maybe not. I don't know how habitats work, to be honest. I've never used them before, so. But here we have a science nexus, Ancient Butte. Oh, we should probably focus on the whole lack of minerals, huh? Let's pause that 2 seconds. Edicts. Ooh, everything is different here. All right. We can have 3 edicts with a little hammer. I think that's what that means. I read that there's now edict caps going on, so I definitely want the mining one because we are severely lacking mining. Increases upkeep of miners by 0.5 energy. Mines output is increased. Sweet. Up technicians and technicians output. Interesting. Like, I get it, why they do that, just to keep things consistent, but that's kind of interesting. Let's just remove the base cost then, or make it a different kind of cost if they wanted to cost something. Or reduce the output from 20% to, like, 17% or something. Oh well. Extended shifts. Worker pop resource output is increased. Worker happiness and slave happiness. I don't really care for happiness. There you go. 3 out of 3. We do need populations to grow, so. Not populations to grow, resources to be mined more efficiently, so. Oh, increased research output at plus 10%. We might switch that off, but not right now. Recycling campaign, consumer goods upkeep is reduced. We'll keep it on for now. We'll see how it reacts. This I want. This I want. Definitely want. I think everything is fine. Oh, monthly influence plus 5. Interesting. Oh, it's one of the ambitions with all the unity. Gotcha. Naval capacity lasts 16 years and 6 months. Ship upkeep. Ooh. That's really cool. Monthly minerals. Mega structure. Ooh, excuse me. I'm very burpy today. Starbase upgrade. I don't care for that. Ship build speed in defensive war. And home territory fire rate's pretty good. Scientific revolution. Research speed increased. Research alternative is increased. Okay. I think I'm going to click that. We have a lot of unity to spare, so I'm not too worried. I'll do Grand Fleet when we get closer to our actual cap. Interesting. So here we have 72,000. Can we increase this so there's a crew quarters? Dock shit. Perfect. You already have crew quarters. It's like you read my mind. Yeah, just dock there. Enter orbit. There you go. Done. Okay. We don't care about the galactic community. We've left them because they were just a bunch of pacifists. And they were just doing silly things. And also they hated the fact that we had a planet destroyer. They're not destroying planets, making people happy. So we like, you know what? This place smells. It blows. Let's get out of here. And I left. And I never looked back. Never been more happy in my life. The limit is still 180. I can make 100. Interesting. I think we'll just do the 180. We'll go over capacity. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. All right, let's do that. Let's put in some... Whoa, I don't want that ship class. Get out of here. I wanted the carrier class. Make that to 5. Whoops, 5. Then we say... I think we said 30 of these or 40 of these. Maybe 40 of these and 60 of these. Yeah, that's the combination we wanted. We'll hit the good old reinforce button. And we'll get reinforced soon enough. All right. Looking good. Mega Shipyard Core. The core Mega Shipyard has been put in place. All that remains is to add the vast ship construction berths. Oh, I forgot about this. Maybe we should have waited until this was finished. Doesn't matter. We'll just purchase the extra... Oh, we can wait. We'll make that kind of alloy in like mere seconds. A couple months. We'll get it done. That mineral production being so low, despite the fact that we have it boosted, is kind of scary. Also, this whole like nobody has work thing is kind of annoying. They're just overpopulated. Like, just don't live there, bud. Whatever. It's all good. Who is the governor of Olam? Because right now, there is a freaking... Oh. Put a couple of those. There is a... I got distracted there, sorry. There's a freaking corporate syndicate there. And I want them out. Oh, wait, the crime is 0 now. Fantastic. They'll leave out in no time. They'll leave out in no time. I wanted to put the righteous governor in there. But his crime is 0%, so they'll leave soon enough. It's good being psychic. Sniffing at all the crimes. It's pretty cool, I think. Alright, let's fix the problem with these planets, shall we? Yeah, we want to repair that. Oh, the juice just juicy. I think we've done it all. I did it a bit off screen, just so I wasn't here like for 5 hours, clicking all the buttons, the same buttons no less. So I think we've done it all. Yeah. Need more minerals. Let's just buy minerals for minerals' sake. Here. Should be fine. No, I don't think I did it all. I think I only did like halfway. I think I did these and I stopped there. I don't want to do too much of this. No, wait, he's building something. I just want to do enough to forgot to see what upkeep it is. Moats is fine. So we're not like drowning in inefficiency. Trying to get my mineral production up and higher. Like, you can just focus on... Oh, you're not even working on minerals. You're working on energy. If I swapped you out... Now you're too low on energy. We need more energy. We need minerals. How if we do no focus? Is that any better? Is that any worse? I can't tell. I think now there's no workers. They moved out the food, I see. We'll keep it like that for now. We've already reached our cap. How that was fast. We make ships real fast now. That's really good. But now we'll be lowing on it. Okay. There must be worlds where we produce a lot of energy over minerals. I'm talking about like substantially more. Oh, I gotta turn you into a... Oh, you know what? I'll just do it now. Okay, market. Yeah. Frick, what's it called? Yeah, you. I wanted to turn you into an archaeology planet because that's pretty freaking cool. You need 20,000 and also a lot of influence. We have a lot of influence. Oh, we got more district slots. Interesting. 1, 2, 3. We didn't used to have those. We were used to be full. Okay. Let's keep going up. I want to change it so I get more cash. There are no like energy worlds. No wonder we're doing so poor energy. I think I might just do you. But then again, you, I think you're all full of people, right? Yeah. These guys are all overemployed. But you, I want to keep as minerals because we're bad at minerals. But we're only bad at minerals because no one's working the minerals, right? Okay. So whoever it was that I asked you to do no focus, focus back on energy credits. I think the original governor was correct to put you there. That should do it. Then to the market, we'll sell 2,500 alloys. So you can buy 10,000. We'll sell more food. I think we bought alloys by accident. My bad. Yeah. 10,000 minerals is a lot of money. Oh, that's a lot of money. 35,000? You can just wait. I think the price is inflated by my purchasing right now. That's fine. In the meantime, back at Barnard Star, there is a shipyard to build. Build it up for me. Heck yeah. All right, so we should have our fleets fully built up now. Sort of. Where did the rest of the fleet go? We're just missing the big ships. I think I kind of like it without the big ships, though. They're probably being built, to be honest. Because that way, I'm not over my cap by that much. Could be good. How is science gone? I haven't seen any science notifications for a while. Wow, just in time, huh? Yeah, unemployment. I guess we can do the... Let's do the commerce megaplexes. For more cash. Quick cash. More quick cash. Oh, who died? Just an envoy. Don't really care for them. They don't do much, to be honest, so... Not a very friendly race. We would have been very friendly if we had found anyone else who was religious. But they're all freaking pacifists, so we have to be unfriendly. They're not following my religion, and that's not cool. Or just they're not following any religion. They're just believing peace and love, and that's not how the world works. That's not how the galaxy works. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it looks like we are building the big ship still. That's fine. The carrier classes. Which means now we're going to be heavily in debt in terms of cash. Less into that. keep going and see how things work. How are my armies doing? They're all the way over there. You know, I'd rather you stick away from that front for now. I'll have you move to Better Soul to the gateway. Gateways are fantastic. And now that our empire is pretty much fully sustained by gateways, we could build one more gateway actually. Like over here. I think we already were building it, weren't we? Maybe it was just a dream I had. Weren't you building a gateway? I think I sent you here with the purpose of building a gateway, but then I promptly forgot about you. There you go. A gateway there to quickly travel, and I have to do a gateway over here to quickly travel to Nordak. So you can come here, and you could just chill out as I get more minerals, or more alloys rather. Okay, research again. Advanced habitat. I don't really use habitats. I should though. You know what? Let's do it. It's only 11 months too. It's pretty cheap compared to everything else. What could go wrong? Just waiting for the month to tick by. Perfect. Resort World, Chemical Bliss, Mega Art Structure. What does this do again? Usually constructed multiple stages. This produces a lot of Unity. Yeah, it produces a ton of Unity. Okay. Don't care for that. Army damage. Galactic Stock Exchange. Alright. Alright. That's going to bring us the cash we're missing. Hey! Finally, we've hit a 0 on the resources. Fantastic. We're now needing a bit more motes, but -0 motes is totally fine. I'm not worried about that. That's fantastic. I mean, the -200 credits and being on edicts is not so fantastic. But it's the price you pay. If I click off of this, it'll cost me influence. That's fine. I don't use my influence for anything anymore. If I click off of this, I'll let a month tick by to see the difference. How much am I losing in terms of food? I'm not losing any food. Perfect. I will now go into the technician thing, because we need technicians. Then I'll move down and I'll use my Unity for the will to power for 16 years. No. Sorry, Grand Fleet. For 16 years, have naval capacity increased by 20% and ship upkeep reduced by 20%. So this should go down by a lot. Now that we're not even over capacity anymore. So on the next month tick, should see a big change there. And tick. Yeah, all right. We're not drowning in debt. I mean, we're using a lot of influence to stay alive, but besides that, we're not drowning in debt anymore. That is good news. Perhaps good enough to go to war? Perhaps not. What do we have here? These fleets are pretty pathetic and pretty weak. We can easily conquer these guys. We could then leave these guys be as they are. They'll quickly be reconquered. Because the thing is, if I conquered these guys now, it means that these guys will have the strength to do whatever they want to them. They'll probably lose that war, and then we'll have to be like, bend the knee to them. But if I don't do it later, then I'll have to face the threat they're facing, but only on me. that's a huge fleet they got there. Even if I declare war now. What the heck? 80,000. Like, if I brought my 3 fleets together, I can probably take it. Maybe. I don't think that even adds up, actually. Because we're only sitting at 70,000 or 60,000. How do we decrease in power? What the heck? Let's go to our ship designer. We might be able to fix some things. Like also, oh hi Amhas, how you doing, bud? Whoop whoop. Just want to see their fleet composition. We might have to min-max a war with them. So the battleships, they seem pretty even on shield. Actually, they're pretty low on shields, right? Well, min-maxing in quotation marks. My level of min-maxing, not that far off. We do want to go to war with the Galactic Empire, Galactic Federation, I guess. Or to restore Olam. Heck yeah. We kicked out their freaking syndicate. And I'm doing pretty fine. It's a nice Tuesday afternoon here. Actually, I'm a little sleepy, which is kind of annoying because I did sleep in today, but apparently not enough. I was looking at their fleet composition. So let's get back to a look at their fleet. Olam. Your preaches? Is that what you say when you go to church? Olam. No? So they have a lot of kinetic, which should focus on armor, not on shields. You're going for a golem pun. Oh, my precious. My preaches. That would be a very different kind of movie if he was just an old priest trying to influence the law of the ring onto them. My preaches. Slightly different. Same thing for these guys. A lot of kinetic, less shields and armor, but not by much. So I should focus my ships on armor again. Now let's just look. Let me just give this pause. Oh, look at research, I guess. Oh yeah, we want to do that. And then I guess edict duration. We'll be needing a lot of those to stay alive now. We're only being sustained in positivity because of edicts. If we had no edicts, we'd be in the big red all across the board. Okay, and then we want to look at their fleets. Right, are you part of the... What species are you? Gladys Boar. Silda Prime, perfect. I'll look at your ships. And you're more focused on shields and armor. But again, high in kinetic damage. Yeah, these are only level 1. Level 3 lasers. The patch applied to this game. It did. I'm not sure at what level the patch will apply. So what I understand as far as the patch goes is that it focuses a lot more. Well, it makes sense because it's for the Federation expansion. Really focuses a lot on Federation play, so they have some chain of events that could help and destroy them. The edicts are different. Right off the bat. So now you'll have a maximum of 3 of hammer edicts, law edicts, we want to call these guys. Yeah, they're pretty cool. So the patch focuses, like I was about to say, the patch focuses mainly on federations. is a cool event chains of federations. The neutral alien species like amoebas and the space whales now have a homeworld where they can spawn more of them. And in the galactic community, there are like things you can say like, hey, don't hurt the space whales. They're not doing anything. They're just peacefully eating gas. Leave them be. Or like, just hunt them down. Destroy them. No problem. But none of that really applies to us. I don't think there's going to be a homeworld for the space whales and amoebas, because that would mean they have to spawn a new star in, which wouldn't really work so well. So I think that wouldn't be applied to this world. What does apply to us are the edicts, which have been revamped. Really cool. I've already went ahead and applied the 3 of these ones. So mining, energy, and more worker resources, because we're really low on both these resources. Sadly, still pretty low considering we had this big boost to edicts. I also went and applied bigger fleets and more science. So yeah, we only have a maximum we can do of 3 edicts of the hammer kinds. We can do all we want of the other kinds, but of the hammer ones, we can only do 3. So if I try to do like, let's say I try to do fleet supremacy now. Do you wish to activate this edict? Will put your empire over the edict cap and increase our empire sprawl. Oh, so you still can go over it. Interesting. Just increases the sprawl even more. Yeah. All right. And having a huge sprawl already gives a pretty big penalty. Technology cost. That might be why we're so far behind technology. That's a big technology cost downer. I don't know what campaign costs means, but it's a big number. 1,000%. All right. So we saw with the Silda Prime and the Guedes board, they both focus a lot on kinetic weapons. But between the two of them, they both have kind of like even spread for armor and shields. One focuses more on shield, one focuses more on armor. So that means in the ship designer, we'll do a mix of both. The Devastator torpedoes are fantastic because they ignore armor and shield. And so do the phase disruptors. I think it's going to be the era of the phase disruptor and Devastator torpedoes only. This is fine. Wait, they have a high kinetic, right? High kinetic means we have to behind shields, right? No, high in armor. Because they do bad against armor, good against shields. Okay. So high in armor. Let's keep that in mind. Destroyers. Can we change you to something cooler? Not really. All right. So I need more armor for you. Maybe replace this one with armor. Done. I guess you can change the reactor booster to this. Let's replace you with armor. There we go. Orbital trash is... Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Hello. You can say hi, my love.
Hello.
At Midnight Sun says hi.
Oh, I'm Princess there. Hi, my friends.
Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I think it's good. And then for our battleships, I think we just replace the kinetic weapons with the phase disruptors. Yeah, that should be fine. And then replace you with some armor. Be like that. Or should I still keep psionic shields anyways? Kind of like having the 3,000 armor. That means I can also replace you with some more fire control. There we go. Chance to hit is +5. Yeah, it's good. Good stuff. Let's save that up. And then for our Colossus, the Ring of Armstrong. No, wait. You can't attack. It is the Juggernaut I wanted. The Red Baroness. Good gods, that's a lot of everything. It's even in armor and shields. I think I should focus more on armor, so let's do that. That should be fine. And then replace these guys with phase cannons. Now we have the choice between the Tachyon Lance, which is armor and hull, the Focused Arc Emitter, which is shield and armor, and the Giga Cannon, which is shield and hull. I think I'll do the Focused Arc Emitter then. It does a little less damage, fires a little less slower. A little slower. But it's way more accurate. And the range is about the same. Yeah. But because it pierces both armor and shield, I think it's worth it. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's way worth it. Just for the avoiding thing. Do we need the reactor? Can we just remove it? More controls? Yeah. We'll keep the shield capacitor. Doesn't hurt that much. Save her up. Alright, now everyone needs some upgrades. Upgrade. 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 Wait, you're building yourself? That feels really weird. But I love it. You put phase disruptors on the other slots, then the Red Baroness will ignore armor and shields completely with all weapons. I believe I did that, didn't I? If I look at ship designer, Red Baroness. Oh, I did plasma thrower. Oh, my bad. Good eye. I didn't want plasma thrower. I definitely want a phase disruptor. They're both green, okay? I definitely wanted a phase disruptor. Good eye, sir. And of course, I can't fix that until I remove his upgrade. Stop it. Stop upgrading yourself. Numa, I'm gonna go mail the package. Alright, have fun. Be safe. Just gonna mail off some seeds that someone bought from her on our website. Because she sells some flowers and seeds. I think only in Canada though, right?
For the moment.
Yeah, only in Canada.
I don't know how it works yet. I'm still new to the thing, so maybe eventually.
Maybe eventually. Although I'm not sure how flowers would ship well internationally, but
I don't know.
yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Here's your bouquet. Oh, it took 2 weeks to get here, and they're all dried up and squashed. Well, here's your bouquet. Fresh out of flowers, worldwide delivery. Fresh cut flowers, sorry, yeah. They're fresh when I cut them. They're not so fresh when you receive them, though. What? Did you just revert? You're the wrong class. I wanted this one. Okay, just gotta give it a tick. There you go. Yes, overwrite. And now, once again, please re-upgrade yourself. Upgrade. You can sell seeds with defeats a purpose. Yeah, it's like it'll be fresh in 6 to 8 months from now, I guess. If you sell flower seeds.
Well, they're microgreen seeds.
Yeah, well, you're selling microgreens right now. Yeah.
Microgreens.
Yeah, but no, what we're saying like if you sell flower seeds, that could be good international, but kind of defeats the purpose of receiving flowers because now you gotta upkeep it, and it won't be right away instant.
Yeah.
You got the Boros multicolor deck. I love the art design. Which one is the Boros? Oh, sweet.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Red white one. Ah, that's pretty cool. I got the I forgot what it's called. It's the red black deck. It's the one that's like circus themed. It's really strong. Yeah, it focuses on like killing the opponent, like killing the monsters and hurting the opponent, and then if you do damage to the opponent, then you get to cast spells for cheaper, and it ramps up pretty nicely. I think I played the day before yesterday with it, and I think I lost 3 games out of the 14 that I played. So that was like, okay, this deck is pretty strong. Because I haven't really encountered anything that straight up countered it. I'm sure there are things that counter it, because I'm not the greatest at Magic. But so far the decks I played against, they kind of like, they have to keep reacting to what I do instead of acting on top of their own thing. Because I just destroy their monsters right off the bat, forcing them to be more reactive than acting. Ship repair or decreased ship upkeep? We have to go for the decreased upkeep, right? Hey, it worked. Sweet. We're working still in Barnard Star on the mega shipyard construction. We're almost there. And that reminds me that we had wanted to build a gate here. Right here. You love the shipyard. It's really cool looking. I'll go back to it in a second. Just want to finish building my gates. Did you just not build the gate? Oh, you're still building it. Okay. Barnard Star. It's really bitchin'. I like the 8-sided die in there. That's pretty cool.
Our ships have been improved.
Don't know what it does, but it looks probably like the energy production facility. I like the kind of like the Ringed style dry dock situation they got going on. It's really cool design. What do these pods do? They look like helicopter landing sites, but there's no helicopters in space. Engineers playing D&D all day. Heck yeah. Engineers are big nerds. That makes sense. One thing about the new patch they didn't announce when they released the patch was that it did notice there was performance decrease in the game. They're going to fix that soon. But now I'm not sure if my slow time is because of performance issue or because I just have a too big of an empire already. Yeah, they said like at the end of the patch was like, oh, we noticed there's some performance issues. We'll fix it as soon as we can, but deal with it until then. I think it might increase it overall, but there might be like a single issue in late game that causes a spike in performance, which is what I'm experiencing, I think. That's a very slow tick now. And this computer is pretty decent now. Now that I just upgrade everything. Yeah. So if the game keeps on pushing at that kind of slow speed, we might have to end the Stellaris playthrough. Because it's only going to get worse, I'm sure. Fast might be faster than fastest. Let's give it a shot. I can't tell. I feel like it actually is faster. But maybe it's just my mind playing tricks. No, fastest is faster. But only by like a margin. Not much faster. If we play on slow, you know, on slowest, maybe it's reversed. Maybe it's like Armstrong's lifespan. Instead of being decreased by 40, it's increased by 40. I mean, I was on slowest and the shipway got built, so... Oh no, it's the gateway. I thought it was a shipyard. Alright. Gateway, you can finish up your construction. And next, we wanted to build... Dungeon crawlers, you like the card game, like Magic. Try out Slay the Spire. I've seen a lot of Slay the Spire be played. And I'm always on the verge of like, oh, it looks like a cool game, to like, oh, it doesn't look like a cool game. I don't know. I think it might be a game I have to actually play to try it out. I don't know. It's something about Slay the Spire makes me a little turned off about it. But I can't put my finger on what exactly. You felt the same way until you bought it? Alright, that gives me a little bit of hopes. Maybe I'll like the game. Because like, there's no reason why I wouldn't like the game. It's pretty much has a lot of mechanics that I enjoy. I enjoy like card-based board games, which is basically what Slay the Spire is. I enjoy the good deck, the on-the-fly deck building aspect of it. But I just find like it just turned me off a little bit. The graphics look rather cheap, but it's not just the graphics. It does have a play on it, I'm not gonna lie, but like, it's just something screamed like, when I saw it.
Our ships have been improved.
I might have to give it a try to see. Because I also do love roguelikes, like a lot. So roguelikes could, and Slay the Spire is a roguelike strategy game, CCG, or not really CCG, but at least a deck builder game. There's no reason why I should hate it. I just feel a little like about it. But this gives me hopes that you had the same feeling. Errata something something dead is also a sweet roguelike. Erratus. I'm not sure I know that game. It doesn't ring any bells to me. Erratus. If I see it, I'll know it, but it doesn't ring any bells to me. I am waiting for the final, quotation marks, final update to The Binding of Isaac. It keeps getting postponed. It was announced to be released 2018. We're like a quarter of the way done 2020. Lord of the Dead is called. I don't know the game. Did it just come out? I want to build here the Galactic Trade Center. Maybe I can't build it because I'm not part of the community anymore. Strategic Coordination Site, Gateway, Interstellar Assembly. But I can still build that. That's weird. Mega Shipyard, Habitat. Well, do know. It's pretty much a few weeks old now. Okay, it's similar to... I forgot the name. Nice. No, I don't know. I never heard of Erratus. It might have just literally flown underneath my radar. Oh yeah, now I just remember what I wanted to do as well. There's always so many things I want to do at the same time. I always forget. I wanted to buy 20,000 minerals. Excuse me. I said
Our ships
I wanted to buy 20,000 minerals. Thank you very much. So that I can go to backtrack. Was it backtrack? Yes, it was. Right onto Shalash and click on the frickin' button to build a goddamn... Give me a second. Goddamn world of arcologies. Arcology project. There you go. The unceasing stretch of arcologies will unite the planet from pole to pole, creating one global megacity, one ecumenopolis. Done. Now what? Do I just wait? Oh, yeah, it's building a ecology project. Perfect. Okay, next, you. Who are you? Why? Why are you so... Is it because you're one of the planets I conquered? Not even. What? Why are you so angry? Why are you so angry? Oh, there's a freaking corporate branch here. Okay. Easy fix. This hollow temple can be replaced with this Psycorps, and that should fix the problem. Done. Darkest Dungeon is the other game that is like Eratus. I like Darkest Dungeon a lot. That's pretty cool then. I played recently. I streamed it too, but I didn't like the game that much. I felt it was a little dull. What's it called? Ah, shit. Let me look on Steam real quick. Alder's Blood. That gave me like Darkest Dungeon's vibe to it, but I just find it wasn't as entertaining as I thought it'd be. I felt the game was a little too dull. But yeah, I do like Darkest Dungeon a lot. I've never played it to completion. I don't think so. Because I did play it way back. Like a few years back. Yeah. It was fun. I enjoyed it. So if Eratus is new, I'll give that a shot. I'll give that a look. I might give Slay the Spire a look first. Because if it's like you said that you felt the same way, or you're like about it, and then you played and you actually enjoy it, I'll give it a shot. And if not, whatever. It's kind of been like half my radar the entire time anyways. It's pretty much Darkest Dungeon, just that you play the other side. Ooh. It's to fight the annoying humans that keep trying to invade your space. That sounds fun. The Mega Shipyard is now fully online. It can produce starships in unprecedented volume. Heck freaking yeah, bud. Wait, that's not it. There she is. Mega Shipyard. No one can withstand our onslaught now. Excellent. That's fine. How many shipyard slots do you have? You can build Titan ships. That's pretty cool. Ship build speed. Ship build cost. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's just because I'm a God Emperor. I see. That's still fine, though. Yo. I will now be speedy shipbuilding. If I want to go to war, I should basically stockpile a bunch of alloys, throw my fleet against something, get it all destroyed, and then rebuild it instantly. That sounds like a great plan. A great plan indeed. This war is still going on. I don't even understand how it is. You'd figure by now they'd peace out because of war wariness. Their million power fleet, though, is completely lowered. That's good news. I still can't break free from them, though. This is a silly fleet. Why are so many people? Just merge them, dude.
Our ships have been improved.
Oh, yeah. Archaeology. Lort recently found a hidden passage while excavating the ruins on New Palob. This unexpected discovery has accelerated progress at the dig site. Oh, excellent.
Spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Okay, hold on with the wisdom. The planet was clearly abandoned after the excavation day concluded. But how? There's no evidence that the planet's energy barrier went down. Clues have been discovered that indicate the pursuit of some sort of massive research project that predates the Shield. Resources and science staff were diverted to this project in increasing numbers, and efforts appear to have greatly intensified after the shields went up. Alright, we'll keep excavating. Still minus 30% chance to find out. That's fantastic. Keep it up. More shield hit points. I guess this. So that's pretty expensive. How about we just do one of these guys? Get it off the list. It keeps appearing. Maybe you can build more of those, because I didn't technically build the Science Nexus. It was these guys who built the Science Nexus. By the way, I don't know if you were awake at that point, but after we finished the war, the Evandar Lightning Kingdom decided to join the frickin' light side. They're now pacifists. Well, because they were weakened after the war and they had no choice but to. I mean, I would as well if I was in that situation. Now they're pacifist, materialistic people. Basically the entire galaxy. The only ones who are not with them are the Awakened Civilization, the Fallen Empire, the Hive Mind, which I don't think can form federations, and me. The only person against this federation. Because they're not religious, I'm against them. And because they're pacifists. I'm a rebel. But a rebel of God. I am the fire of his desire. Etc., etc. This is ridiculous, though. We'll get there eventually. We'll conquer more of the galaxy. I think my next plan would be to make these guys... I can't make them a vassal, it's true, fuck. I was gonna say, make these guys my vassal. And have them be staged as a staging point to take down the rest of the people, but... I have to conquer. Which means I have to keep expanding my empire sprawl. That's fine. What can possibly go wrong from there? Thank you. But because I'm a vassal, I can't do that. That sucks. You. Need more credits. Easily fixed. Yeah, there's a bit of lag going on here. Click a button and a couple seconds later it activates. It's only triple the size of what I can handle. Yeah, it's not that bad. Not that bad at all. How'd that happen? We were at 0 for everything. I haven't built anything, and now we're at -10 in rare crystals. How the frick did that happen? Well, just gotta keep pushing on. So I want you to increase your mineral output. Same for you. But you had no more jobs. And I'm lacking minerals. Classic. Let's buy some, shall we? There we go. So I think I'm going to build some actual administration buildings. Maybe help reduce that big giant number. Bureaucrats turn consumer goods into administrative capacity. At what rate, I'm not quite sure, but I assume it's like bigger than 1-to-1. Hopefully it's bigger than 1-to-1. Already out of minerals. That was very short-lived. I'll just wait. One consumer good, 3 empire sprawl, whatever you call it. Administrative capacity. Okay, that's good. That's pretty decent. So each building is basically 6 capacity. Yeah, I mean, it's better than what I thought. I had no idea what to expect, so. I can also just look. I think Oklar has a couple of them. They have administrator in park. They turn consumer goods into administrative capacity. It doesn't tell me. Maybe in population? Upkeep is food and that. They produce... What? They produce amenities? Amenities? That's not right. Priest, metallurgist, enforcer, artisan, bureaucrat. That's what I'm looking for. Oh. Is it plus 10 for all of them or just plus 10 for the one of them? No, it's plus 10 for all of them. It's 1-to-1. Oh my god. What am I looking for? I'm looking for bureaucrats. Ah, okay, it's much better. 1-to-12. That is considerably better than I expected. 1-to-12 is crazy good. Means I can actually fix this Empire Sprawl to make it not necessarily to full capacity, but at least to like 3/4 capacity. I just need more minerals, which means I need to sell stuff. Like alloys. I don't need that many alloys. There was a pacifist between them? Alright, we rooted you out. Where are you? Where's this pacifist? There's materialistic between them. Oh my god, it's even worse. Ugh. Can I somehow kick you? I can't seem to kick him. It's fine. I don't care that much, but ugh, he sickens me. All these plants with overpopulation, how do I fix that problem? What do I do with them? No, I can't eat them anyway, so. I'm not a monster, I'm just a cockroach. I could summon slaves though. But no. I think I would face some unhappiness problem. I could just set people as slaves. Because I'm worried about unhappiness, but I can just build freaking Psycorps and fix the unhappiness problems, right? Like, no big deal. These guys I can't touch, that's for sure. It would lower upkeep and increase my production for food and for minerals and food, I believe. Like these guys, I don't like them. If I set you to slaves, I have to wait, what, 10 years? Yeah, before I can change again. It might make some fridge planets upset. What I'm worried about is that I have like one planet full of slaves. I don't want that to happen. You know? I think it should be fine. Also, so I just set on all the planets? I don't see why I shouldn't. I might as well do that. Just terraform them all first. Terraform into a continental. I could consecrate the world. Yeah, let's do it. Has some holy worlds in our system. Orbital habitat. Let's put some more of our people in there. This is confusing. The two cockroach species now is confusing me. Oh. I have two super pro-hoomans. One are thrifty, one are not. So I guess I should go for the thrifty guys. They sound way cooler. I believe they said they had a couple changes to habitat worlds as well. Although I never really used them, so I'm not really sure what the changes affect. They should be the new habitats. Because I could build habitats 1, 2, and 3. Like in research, I mean. Look, no, I'm not. Ooh. Oh. Wait, what? Wasn't there already a war for that? I'm not sure. So I think these are the new habitat stations. That's the wrong habitat. That's not a habitat. Where is... You start small to districts and upgrade them, yeah. There is a problem with the habitat station right now, where in the fact that I can't see them if I zoom in. I noticed that on one of the other habitats. Oh, they're right here. This is black thing. Okay, cool. I don't know if you can tell. It's kind of like a black outline right here. Oh, wait, right there. This is a habitat. So I think it's a new one because it's bugging out. The stealth habitat, yeah. Even I can't tell it's there. That also has also problems too over here. On this habitat I saw. This one right here, like you can see it right there. If I zoom in, it goes away. Oh, now I can see it again. And then it goes away. And I can see it again. That's very weird. Maybe it's like a shadow problem, because like I don't know. I think it's a lighting problem. Probably because of the black hole. It's sucking in all the light. Yeah. How would I be able to upgrade this? Maybe through decisions? Upgrade habitat.
Have granted us new wisdom.
Number of slots for new districts is equal to 0. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I can definitely upgrade them now. Nice. Yeah. I saw the research for them, so I figured that we're working with the new ones now. That is amazing. No influence cost. Although I'm not really using my influence for anything now other than edict, so. Hey. Excellent. I don't care for any of these. Oh, fleet command limit, I do care about that. You can build them for 1.5k alloys and 150 influence and just upgrade them. I mean, you can do the same with planets, right? You can just colonize them. Costs a lot less. It's cool for the Voidborn start, yeah.
The spirit
Yeah, because you don't have to deal with...
wisdom.
Yeah, I think that's true for the Voidborn. It makes sense. It's pretty powerful. You do have to research the upgrades. You don't just start with the upgrades, right? So you require some amount of infrastructure for research. After intense search efforts, we have discovered where the inhabitants of the new Polab went. Deep inside a tall fortified structure near the planet's northern pole, we found a relic that our archaeologists are convinced holds the actual miniaturized galaxy. Oh my god, it's freaking oh my god, Men in Black. This is the world Men in Black. A miniature galaxy. Somehow, after creating this galaxy, the inhabitants of the relic world all relocated there and then sealed it in their container with some kind of impervious subspace field. While we can't interfere with the galaxy itself, our scientists assure us that we can study it. That's very interesting. It's a very interesting thought. Would you want to go into a galaxy that you know is smaller than the universe that you know exists? Like, would you willingly go in something that makes you into a more enclosed area? I would think not. It's kind of a hard thing to say what I'm trying to say. It's kind of like looking at the Plato's allegory of the cave, right? Because if you go and live into the small galaxy that you've created that looks exactly like the galaxy you have around you, but you know that there's a galaxy outside of your galaxy that is way bigger. Well, I mean, not the galaxy, but a universe outside of your galaxy that is way bigger that you can no longer access because you're now into a smaller one. You know? It's kind of hard for a species to all say like, yeah, no problem, we'll just go ahead and do that. We'll just go ahead and blind ourselves to the universe, so we don't have to endure the pains of the universe. Habitats have a great benefit to planets if you play Voidborn. I'm fairly sure that you won't even notice in one lifetime. I mean, I'm sure you won't notice in one lifetime. But the people who start going there, people who willingly move to the smaller galaxy, are blinding themselves. It'd be a nice escape plan. This is true. It's true that it's a better last resort, but it doesn't seem like there was a last resort. So it's kind of like a thing they just decided to up and do. Or maybe it was last resort things. I actually don't know the start of this. Curious. How does this actually go? Let's read the full story. This ancient relic world was imprisoned behind an impenetrable energy barrier, roughly 75,000 years. It must once have been a vibrant Econopolis, a giant archaeology city, home to hundreds of billions of individuals, but the streets and buildings are deserted now. The disappearance of this planet's original population remains a mystery. Once the shield went up, they were isolated from the rest of their interstellar empire. They most likely faced mass famine and civil unrest as they struggled to support their capital's massive population with what limited resources they had. Okay. Yet there are no signs that they demolished parts of their city. The eerie and empty streets of this abandoned planet-wide city still do not betray what happened to the original inhabitants. Posters and pamphlets have been discovered that mention some sort of evacuation day. Evacuation day. Today is the day. Report to your nearest relocation center as soon as possible to begin your new life. The planet was clearly abandoned after the evacuation day concluded. But how? There's no evidence the planet's energy barrier went down. Yeah, we saw this part. So I don't think there was like a war or anything. Oh, thank you for following, cool dude. You're a real cool dude. Much appreciated. I like to live in a universe filled with doggos. That would be a great universe. They wanted a galaxy ruled by doggos. Yeah. That would be a great universe. So cool dude, I stream basically every Tuesdays, Saturdays, and I try to stream on Fridays. If I don't stream on Fridays, I'll do Sunday. Things I usually work as well on Fridays. So if I stream on Fridays, I'll probably be tired. So that's why I kind of keep it flex. But yeah, welcome. I think I don't know if I actually would like that. To willingly live in a space and turn your back to the actual universe. I don't know. It's a hard question. Because it's the same question as like the VR world, right? Would you willingly want to live in a world where everything is virtual? So you don't have to face the reality of the hardships of real world, because now you're living in a limitless virtual reality world. They have no resources anymore, so create a galaxy to live in. I would like to know how you create a galaxy without resources, though. I would like to know as well. Still better than the real world. Better than the VR world. Yeah, the tiny galaxy is better than the VR world, but it's basically the same thing, though. It's the same question, the same issues. Because you're willingly turning a blind eye to reality. Either way. I guess here we'll do the Titan hull point. We don't really have Titans, though. I want none of these. Let's do flak artillery, I guess. It's probably cheap. You get what I mean? Yeah. It's a tough question. Because if you can prove it was by all means better, then maybe, but it's still turning your back on something, though. It's still turning back on truth. Who knows what those crazy Xenos were up to? Yep. At least now you can study it, though. Are they done researching? Yeah. So we get a new relic? We did. Miniature galaxy. Oh, it's not like the Men in Black galaxy. Not just a little marble. This miniature galaxy was constructed by a civilization known as Belligerent Party C. I like that name. That's fantastic. Who then used it to escape the confines of the trapped homeworld. The galaxy is contained within an impenetrable subspace field inside its tank, but the activities of its denizens can still be observed to an extent. That's crazy. Gain 50% technological progress in a random technology. All it costs is influence. And a very small amount of influence. Heck yeah. There's no reason why we should never do this. We should always do this. What does this mean? We currently have miniature galaxy activated. Triumph will be active in more days. All right. To be honest, if I've had to decide between our galaxy and a smaller but further advanced galaxy, when I could actually be space delivery boy, guess what I do? What? Guess what I do? In a heartbeat. I guess what you're trying to say. Guess what you do in a heartbeat? Yeah, I mean, if I had a choice between the world we live now and a far superior world where we can actually go into space and live like they do in Futurama, I mean, yeah, I would do that. It just faces a very interesting moral dilemma. Oh, we're full on alloys. Let's sell a bit and buy some minerals and do some more upgrading here, because holy shit, we need more administration capacity. We'll probably focus it on these planets that can improve. So you can't, you're all fully built up. That's what it means, right? You're built up. Commercial zones. I kind of want to just replace one of you with this. I do need more. Oh my god, more rare crystals. What's happening? We keep losing resources here. Okay, need to be more people as well. That's interesting. Except you don't have any resources to build those things. You're a refinery world, perfect. Refinery upkeep decreased. Just the build speed of buildings are increased. Oh, not very useful. I thought they'd produce more resources. Sadly, that's not the case. Building cost, I guess. Energy cost. Yeah, more energy. Nah, building cost. But what is your moral dilemma? I mean, sure, you limit yourself to something smaller, that you flee reality in some way. But even if the galaxy is smaller than the real one, it would still be insanely big. And it takes generations to even notice the smaller size, if even. It's the same dilemma that you have in Plato's cave, right? You're ignoring the truth. You're ignoring what is bigger than you. So, yes, it will take a while before you get to the point where you've expanded into your pocket dimension. But once you've fully expanded, if you don't know what you're missing, if you've forgotten that you come from outside, then you'll never be able to see how much more you can be. You limit your growth. Because as far as you understand, all that your whole world is this pocket dimension. There's nothing beyond in the universe above this. As far as you know, the universe ends at the edge of your galaxy. Which means you limit yourself. And I mean, right now, our limits currently is technological limits, right? So it's not that we can't do what we can't go into space because of the fact that we just simply can't. We can't do space travel because we don't have the technology for it. But we're constantly trying to get the technology. We're constantly trying to push our understanding of the universe further and further. So eventually, maybe not in our lifetimes, but eventually we'll reach a point where we can space travel is possible. All right. But who says that we are not living in a pocket? I mean, you're right. That's kind of the scary thing, right? Maybe we are living in a pocket universe. Maybe we only say we can't see beyond 14 billion light years because that's the convenient excuse we figured out. What if after that space, there is another universe that we are inside it? Maybe. But then we get that to your where your solution basically was like, well, it won't bother us until we get to that point. Until we fully expand in our universe, we can't get to that point. Like it won't affect us. And before the border of a Milky Way is a glass wall. Well, there kind of is an invisible wall around the Milky Way, right? There's a dark matter wall keeping the Milky Way trapped, in a sense. Because otherwise, the stars should have all have been dispersed by now. But there's a force that's keeping all the stars cramped up together in a galaxy. Huge eye look on us. Oh my god, that'd be scary. Dark matter is glass, right? It's well, glass is actually light matter. Dark matter is like some kind of like lead glass or something, you know. Okay, well, you're dead, pirates. Instantly jump on you and kill you off.
One of our stations is beset by enemies.
Rude. Don't just stand there. Attack the fools. This is so slow. Yeah. I don't think this is because of my conquering of the galaxy. I think it's because the patch made the game a little slower than expected. Yeah. We might have to put a stop to Stellaris. Did they say it should be faster? I just read the patch notes they released on Steam, which said that they know a performance issue and they're going to be fixing it as soon as they can. That's what I read. Oh my god. It had a little bit of a stutter there. Went You know what? Just real quick for like a split second. Gonna go away from the game. I'm gonna go to the store of Steam. I'm gonna type in the words. What? Get out of here. I want to go to the store. Hello? Explore. The words slay the spire. I'm gonna click it. Click add to cart. Purchase for myself. Continue. Type in my code. Agree. Purchase. Install content. 3 minutes. Let's do a bit of that. In the patch announcement, they said they turned down pop growth and that would help with performance, I guess. But my population is already big, so that doesn't really affect me. Right? My growth could be slower now, but I still have a large population. I think it's going to be it for Stellaris. Maybe if they fix the issue with performance for now. That's it for Stellaris for now. Thank you, IMAS. If they fix the issue with the performance within the next week, I'll come back to this game. If, however, the performance issue is not fixed, I'll play another game for a few weeks. And then when I come back to Stellaris, I'll just start a new game of Stellaris. And hopefully by then, the performance issue will be fixed. Yeah. Because I don't want to come back to a game of Stellaris that I haven't played for in like 2 or 3 weeks. That doesn't make any sense. At that point, might as well just create a new game and play from scratch. The Church of the Holy Brightness did really well. They survived against most... Excuse me, getting burpy. They survived against all odds they were thrown against, but they succumbed to the Templar Restorers. This awakened fallen empire came over, totally crushed us, limiting our growth, and the rest of the galaxy united as under the Confederation, Asilda Prime, and Gwesibor Syndicate. Together, they corrupted and turned everyone to pacifists. And eventually, the whole galaxy fell to their peaceful nature. I like to imagine it in a galaxy where eventually everyone's united into a federation. The Gwesibor Syndicate, the creators of this federation, who are an evil syndicate now. They create crime everywhere they go. They eventually corrupt the entire universe, and everyone breaks down and infighting happens. And basically what happened to New Earth, the explosion and the self-destruction and the destruction of everything, happens to the entire galaxy. And who survives nuclear holocaust? Who? What species, against all odds, against pure annihilation, survived and came out on top? No, not the butterflies. The fucking cockroaches. The super pro-humans. Perhaps the superior pro-humans will come out on top. And the galaxy shall once again belong to the Church of the Holy Brightness. Until then, the cult goes out into hiding, into exile. And the chosen one, what's his name again? Raimundo Salazar the First, the only, shall live on immortal until his holy duty is called again, and he'll reconquer the galaxy. The cult of Armstrong did something about that. Well, the cult of Armstrong is the same cult as the cult of Raimundo de Salazar. Armstrong has ascended beyond this galaxy. Raimundo is part of this galaxy, but Armstrong is beyond the galaxy. He is more. He is, if you will, on the outside looking in into our pocket dimension. Armstrong is the big guy. Exactly. You get it.